Did you know that one of the biggest dangers facing animals in wildlife hospitals isn't their injuries, but it's actually stress? Wildlife veterinarians are incredible at what they do, but despite their best efforts to keep the animals calm, stress is a real killer. You see, humans may not like going to the hospital, but at least we know the doctors are there to help us. Wild animals don't have that luxury. They're in a strange place, surrounded by potential predators, the humans, so they can't just keep calm and get better. Extended chronic stress can be hazardous for an animal's health. My fellow grad student animals know what I'm talking about. But in wildlife rehab, this leads to treatment failure caused by slower healing, loss of appetite. Honestly, everything is affected. So what can fix this? Microbiomes. The bacterial gut microbiome regulates digestive health, but also brain chemistry, impacting behavior, cognition, even stress responsiveness. Extended chronic stress can cause an immune response, which I know we've all felt during finals week, but it's bad for the gut microbiome too, decreasing diversity and increasing pathogen abundance. So given the importance of the gut microbiome to the body, anything that threatens this community, like stress, could spell disaster for an animal's health. Fortunately, treating the microbiome itself may be the solution. Research with lab rats shows that administration of probiotics, which are targeted doses of beneficial bacteria, reduce stress and wipe away all these issues. But that's just with lab rats. We still know relatively very little about how a wild, non-mammalian animal's gut microbiome regulates its health. That's what my dissertation is going to fix. I studied the northern cardinal, shown here, to model how a wild songbird's gut microbiome mediates the stress response to relate to health. I've caught and sampled over 120 cardinals at a local park and found that birds in better body condition had healthier gut microbiomes with higher alpha diversity estimates. Not only that, but those sexy red feathers and orange beak that you see, they're not just sexy, but they indicate individual quality too, because the pigment that creates this coloration is an antioxidant and it's in limited supply. So birds with better coloration tend to be of higher quality. And I found that cardinals with redder beaks and brighter back feathers had higher alpha diversity estimates. So with these really exciting foundational relationships in place, I'm conducting an experiment where I capture cardinal, induce mild stress for a few weeks, and then recapture it to see how the stress affects health and the gut microbiome. This research will identify the specific bacteria that are lost during chronic stress, so we can develop probiotics to supplement these losses during veterinary care. The applications don't stop there. Thinking in a conservation context, consider the effects of stress on endangered species captive breeding programs, or on wild populations fighting urban expansion. Wildlife need our help. Maybe with the right probiotic, we can make their stay at wildlife hospitals a bit more comfortable.